Breaking news in the Marvel Universe. The Fantastic Four is not just another superhero movie. It's a game changer in the MCU, set to premiere before the much-awaited Avengers Secret Wars. Forget what you thought you knew about the Fantastic Four. We're delving into uncharted territories with never-before-seen dynamics and characters that will redefine the superhero genre. In today's video, we'll explore the radical shift in character dynamics, the groundbreaking introduction of key figures, and the latest casting buzz that has the fan world abuzz. What's your take on the rumored casting of Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards, and the shift to a female Silver Surfer? Drop your theories in the comments below. Don't miss out on any Fantastic Four updates. Subscribe and hit the bell to stay in the loop with all things MCU. Stay tuned as we dive deep into the latest leaks, speculate on the new antagonists, and reveal how the Fantastic Four might just be the key to the future of the MCU. It appears that the Fantastic Four will deviate from what we had initially anticipated within the MCU. This isn't just about the movie as a whole, but also the dynamics of the superhero family itself. The buzz is that this Fantastic Four movie will capture our attention, more so when you take into account that it's set to premiere before Avengers Secret Wars. Considering Secret Wars is anticipated to serve as a mild reset for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this adds to the intrigue. The film was already intriguing, but recent information has surfaced that adds to its allure. If what's been reported holds truth, Marvel is on the cusp of debuting characters that will drastically alter the landscape of the MCU. Indeed, the upcoming Fantastic Four movie is set to bring in several pivotal figures to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Undoubtedly, the Fantastic Four as a team is revolutionary, yet the antagonists and other minor characters they bring to the table could be just as pivotal and thrilling. Let's delve into these recent updates, discuss the anticipated characters in the Fantastic Four, the casting details, and when we can anticipate our initial glimpse of the Fantastic Four movie. For those new here, don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay updated with the latest Fantastic Four developments. Jumping right in, the first bit of news to stir excitement among Fantastic Four enthusiasts is the indication that the movie is set to commence production and shooting around January 15, 2024. With that date just a stone's throw away, it implies a couple of things. First, we'll likely get the official, full cast list for the Fantastic Four pretty soon. And here's a heads up, Marvel Studios is aware that once the production will starts turning and cameras roll, word will get out and photographers will be snapping away. Essentially, this means that as soon as they kick off filming, the cast will be public knowledge. Leaks are inevitable. There are numerous individuals on set, and somehow, details always manage to surface. Additionally, as I've pointed out, there are agencies whose sole purpose is to capture images of famous figures on movie sets. They do this to market the photos or share them online, or even both. We're always seeing behind-the-scenes pictures. Take Spider-Man, No Way Home for instance. Despite being primarily shot indoors, images of Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland on the set were circulated. Therefore, Marvel Studios is undoubtedly eager to unveil the Fantastic Four cast themselves before the paparazzi and leaks do. We can anticipate this announcement coming our way soon, hopefully in the ensuing month. Director Matt Shakman has expressed his excitement about making this announcement. With the recent conclusion of strikes, it seems the final casting decisions are on the verge of being confirmed. Rumor has it, Pedro Pascal is almost certainly going to take on the role of Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic. Vanessa Kirby is believed to be in line for the part of Sue Storm, though the casting for the other roles remains a mystery. Yet, the antagonist, or better put, antagonists, along with a couple of other captivating characters, are rumored to be joining the film. A name you're likely familiar with is Galactus. Current buzz suggests that there are two contenders vying to lend their voices to this cosmic entity. It's uncertain whether Galactus will be completely computer-generated or if they'll project the countenance of an actor onto the character, with candidates for his portrayal rumored to be either Antonio Banderas or Javier Bardem. Personally, I have a slight preference for Antonio Banderas. Please share your opinions on these options in the comment section. Now to address the chatter about this character being an alternate version. The response is somewhat mixed, both yes and no. For those potentially upset about the Silver Surfer's gender switch in the film, here's something that might ease your concerns. The upcoming Fantastic Four movie is said to take place in an alternate realm, separate from the primary 616 universe of the MCU. Now to address the chatter about this character being an alternate version. The response is somewhat mixed, both yes and no. For those potentially upset about the Silver Surfer's gender switch in the film, here's something that might ease your concerns. The upcoming Fantastic Four movie is said to take place in an alternate realm, separate from the primary 616 universe of the MCU. Based on the information gathered, it appears that the Fantastic Four will ultimately be defeated by Galactus in their movie. However, the Time Variance Authority, TVA, will intervene, rescuing and preparing the team to participate in the impending multiversal conflict. Their next significant battle will be against Kong the Conqueror, an event that is set to unfold in the Secret Wars. When the Fantastic Four make their way into the primary MCU timeline following their relaunch, we might see yet another Galactus and a Silver Surfer, who, staying true to the comic books, is male. Personally, I'm somewhat exhausted by the gender swapping trend that seems to happen for its own sake, particularly with a legendary figure such as the Silver Surfer. However, I'm curious to hear your opinions on this, so feel free to share them in the comments section below. As I mentioned, our discussion will include two more fascinating characters present in this video. These individuals will integrate into the Fantastic Four household in a very direct sense. As the buzz suggests, the Fantastic Four movie will feature Reed Richards and Sue Storm's offspring, Franklin and Valeria Richards. Both are critically significant and potent figures, with Franklin Richards positioned as a transformative element in the MCU. Franklin stands as one of the most overpowering figures in the annals of Marvel. Consider a being who once brought Galactus back from the dead, only to control him like a marionette. He wielded Galactus as a tool to fulfill his desires, with the cosmic entity complying with every command. Franklin evolves into a deity-like figure and, as stated in the history of the Marvel Universe, he is destined to outlast the demise of his own realm and transition into another, mirroring the path taken by Galactus. The introduction of this character to the Marvel Cinematic Universe by Marvel Studios might seem like an overpowered move, yet there could exist an incredibly precise rationale behind it. At a certain juncture, Franklin Richards notably plays a pivotal role in rejuvenating the multiverse. The cause of this action within the comic book realm is the collapse of the multiverse brought on by an incursion event. Utilizing his immense powers, Franklin Richards aids in its reconstitution. This event may well serve as the conduit for the Fantastic Four's arrival from a different universe, leading to their eventual settlement in our primary universe post the events of Secret Wars. Should Reed Richards and Franklin Richards be the ones piecing the multiverse back together following Secret Wars, it would be logical for them to land in our principal timeline, particularly if their own universe is utterly obliterated. We're hypothesizing that not all universes will be revived or repaired post-Secret Wars. Only a select few will persist. Loki has definitively stated that entire universes or timelines can be irreversibly annihilated. Simultaneously, we witnessed Loki re-establish the multiverse, which strongly suggests a similar outcome when things wrap up. However, Valeria Richards shouldn't be overlooked, as she remains among the mightiest figures around. Formerly known as Valeria Von Doom, her narrative arc in the Marvel Comics universe evolves, revealing her true identity as the progeny of Reed Richards and Sue Storm, and sibling to Franklin Richards. Her capabilities are remarkable, not least of which is an intellect to rival her father's. She possesses extraordinary strength and is invulnerable, can become invisible, and has the ability to travel through time. Similarly to her mother, she is capable of generating a protective barrier and exerting control over objects with her mind to some extent. It has been suggested that these two individuals will significantly impact the upcoming Fantastic Four film. This information originates from the Geeky Cast, so while it merits consideration, it is advisable to approach it with a degree of skepticism, considering its source is merely an individual who has made recent contact. As we reach to the end of the video, please subscribe to join our community and stay updated with our latest content. Your support means a lot and helps you keep in touch. Like and share this video to help us reach others, and click the bell for notifications so you won't miss new videos. Feel free to comment below to share your thoughts and engage with us.